Hi and welcome to the release overview video for CA Workload Automation DE 12.1. In this video, you will learn about the major features and enhancements that have been introduced in this release. We will discuss improvements made across key components, including the server, desktop client, CLI, web client, and REST API. Let's start by discussing the improvements made to the server. In previous releases, when you cold started a server, all active workloads were deleted. In this release, you can configure which workloads will be deleted during a cold start. This ensures that only problematic workloads are deleted and active workloads are retained. Compared to previous releases, the performance of the server has been improved with increased job throughput. In previous releases, file trigger events might be inactive in scenarios such as invalid file and invalid agent. In our new release, the server scans the event status regularly and ensures that the event is activated with the correct status. Let's now focus on some improvements made to the desktop client. We have introduced a new big data job type named HDFS file trigger. Use this job to monitor file operations in HDFS, instead of using custom scripts. In the previous release, Spark jobs were supported only in the web client. Spark jobs are now supported in both web and desktop clients. We have introduced a new job command to view cross-application dependencies of a selected job. It provides greater visibility into the job dependencies among the external and home applications. If you have a critical job that is not running, use this feature to identify all dependent jobs or application generations that are impacting it. You can also take necessary actions on the identified jobs at runtime. Another useful feature we have added to this release is the ability to insert a predefined ad hoc job easily. You can start by defining a job with no run schedule in the defined perspective. You can then insert it in the monitor perspective when required. You can also use the simulation capability to verify job details such as dependencies and anticipated start time. In this release, we have also enhanced the housekeeping application, which helps you perform routine maintenance of the server. As part of the enhancement, the housekeeping application is scheduled to run at 3 a.m. automatically after the server upgrade. We have also added 2 additional jobs to enhance the housekeeping activity. In previous releases, the desktop client users had to access the offline documentation that was bundled with the installer. Now, users can access the latest online documentation from within the desktop client. The online documentation can be accessed from the help contents as well. We have also enhanced the DE deployment best practices guide and the troubleshooting guide. Now let's review improvements made to the CLI. The standalone CLI utility is now supported on the i5OS platform. If your business processes are running on this platform, this feature enables remote execution of CLI commands from i5OS. We have introduced 2 new CLI commands to manage reporting data in database tables and history data in stage tables. You can use these commands to optimize the disk space utilized by the database and avoid performance issues. Let's now focus on some improvements we have made to the web client. We have now enabled the web client to support high availability for the CA Workload Automation DE server. If the primary server goes down in the high availability mode, the web client now connects to the standby server automatically. In the previous releases, you could create a personal view on the web client, but you could not share it with others. Now, you can export your personal views to a file and share it easily. Let's now review an enhancement made to the Event Action REST API. The Event Action REST API is now enhanced to trigger an event for a future schedule, along with root jobs and user parameters. Thank you for watching this video. We have now discussed improvements made across key components of CA Workload Automation DE 12.1. You can always review the resources listed here for more information about CA Workload Automation DE.